Hey everybody, it's Friday. It is a good day. It is test review day. So our first unit focused on numbers to 1,000. And the page you're getting today is going to review the main things that we're going to end up on our test. So I said yesterday, grade 3s, you kind of focused on numbers to 1,000. Grade 4s, your numbers go a little bit bigger, up to 10,000. So same idea. So if you can understand and practice the numbers at this level, you'll be fine for just a little bit bigger, right? So it's just 2 pages, so 1 page front and back. Let's get into it. I'll go through all the questions, and hopefully you have a good time doing this, and you feel confident, you feel supported because you're watching the video. All right. So in the first question, it says complete the table below. We got numbers expressed in different forms. Standard form, that's our normal number form, what we're used to. Expanded form is where we look at each digit one at a time and write it in a addition sentence. And word form, you might need to use the anchor chart at the front of the class or the computer as a resource. So let's check this out. I'm going to do the first one for you. Expanded form. So we're given the number in standard form, 780. We're going to expand it out. So the 7 is worth 700. Add a plus. The 8 is in the tens column, so it's worth 80. And there's a 0 in the ones column. So you could add 0, but 0 doesn't change anything. So you could just end your answer with 700 plus 80. Word form. Word form is however you would say the number. Just make sure you don't have any of the word and. So this number is 780. So I'm going to write exactly what I said. 780. Something like that. Okay, you might have to write small to fit it in. Do your best. Do your best. Question 2, slide on over here. Draw the base 10 blocks to represent the numbers. I'm going to get my draw tool out, switch to blue for fun, and I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to look at each digit one at a time. So there's a 2 in the hundreds column. So I'm going to draw 2 hundreds flats. Remember doing this from a long time ago. Switch colors because I can. There's a 5 in the tens column, so I'm going to do 5 rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a pesky 9 in the ones column, which is going to make me do 9 ones. I like to do my ones in rows of 5. And there we go. 2 hundreds, 5 tens, 9 ones, 259. That's what this one should look like. You're on your own for the next one. Sliding back on over here, we're going to write the number we see. So how many hundreds? I got 2 hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens. 262 ones. That's all we're looking for. Oh, that's kind of an ugly 2. I'll make my 2s the same with the loop around. There we go. 262 is the answer to that one. You're on your own for the next one. All right, this one's kind of fun. It says draw the number 145 with base 10 blocks in 2 different ways. So what's going to come to mind first is probably just drawing what you see. We've got 100, 4 tens, and 5 ones. So that's what that might look like. Come on in. And then the other one, you have to get a little more creative. If you don't use any hundreds, you might have to make up for that by adding more tens. So your model just needs to show 145, but you've got to do it in 2 different ways, and that's the challenge. We kind of practiced that this morning before we started the review. At the bottom of the last page, we're going to write the value of the underlined number. So I'll take a look at the first one for you. It says the number is 789. You can see the you can see the 7 is underlined. So the value of that 7 is 700. That's what we're looking for there. You've got 3 more to practice. And then we have 3 questions. I will read them. It's up to you to solve them. They're a little bit tricky because, well, they're not that tricky. But you'll see here, it says what number is equal to 6 hundreds, 12 tens, and 7 ones. You're going to have to think about what to do with those 12 tens and how to maybe consider how that's going to impact how many hundreds you have in your number. I think that's my hint. If you get stuck, you can talk to a friend, try to figure it out together. These last three are kind of number riddles. So what number is equal to 6 hundreds, 12 tens, and 7 ones? Question 7. What number is equal to 8 hundreds, 0 tens, and 13 ones? And number 8, what number is equal to 4 hundreds, 6 tens, and 14 ones?